is where I am with my mic in my hand. Ain't nobody sweeter than me, so don't forget it.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? This your girl KK Rena. Ain't nobody sweeter, so don't forget it.
And this your boy Guardian here.
That's right. Today I've got my husband. You guys who are new to my channel probably didn't know, but Guardian89 Sankun is my husband, and you can find his channel in the description below, and you'll probably find his content pretty good nowadays, so you might want to check him out. I'm bringing you Medal of Honor Warfighter as the gameplay in the backdrop, which is Guardians, of course.
If you got a problem with that, fuck off.
Yeah. And basically, we're going to tell you guys Happy Veterans Day to all who died for this country. The current service members, the veterans, and their families. Without you guys, I know we would be a lot less safe at home and abroad. The sacrifices you make for us and each other are incredible and are a testament to your strength, courage, and integrity. To everyone else, freedom is not free. So thank a vet today, tomorrow, and for the rest of your life. Now, me and Guardian, he's been in the military for 5 years. And I know a lot of people who have been in for so much longer than that. And Guardian and I have been married for 3 years. And I know many people who have been married in the military for so much longer than that as well. But each family in the military faces their own struggle, faces their own hardships, and just goes through a bunch of different things that can be really great, you know, can accomplish many achievements, many achievements. But also, you know, sometimes it's not all that great. So me and Guardian are going to talk to you guys today about what we've been through while we've been in the military. See, Guardian is about to be a veteran. He's already a veteran of being deployed. He was in Afghan in 2010. And that was not an awesome deployment whatsoever for either of us. You know, and so we went through that. You want to add anything to that?
Yeah. For all those that are serving now, make sure your rear D unit, for all those that don't understand what I'm saying, your unit back home that's not deployed with you, make sure they actually take care of your families. Make sure they're there. Make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do. FRG's getting involved, making sure everything's okay at home, because we went through a lot of hardships. And when I mean a lot of hardships, I mean almost nervous breakdowns. It was just vicious, and I was like literally biting the head off of my unit, because the whole time I was there, even though I was getting paid as a soldier with dependents, with a wife, with kids, they still was tracking me as single. So nobody was there for my wife, nobody was there for our kids, none of that. I had to literally call. I called everybody because one day they broke down in the middle of a highway. She was scared. She called me. Well, she couldn't call me. I called her, asked her what was wrong. And she was panicking. And so I got a hold of my unit. I'm like, hey, can you guys, somebody please get over there? Well, mission first, blah, blah, blah. Just make sure everybody's back there's tracking. Make sure they're there to help. Because while you're already gone for however long you are, whether it be 6, 9, 3, 12, 15 months, you're still away from them. That's still hard. It's still going to hurt. And it's going to be stress.
Right. And we're not actually saying that every unit does this, that every unit is a bad unit, that they don't track, that they don't check up on your family to make sure that they're okay while you're gone. But this is just what happened to us. And it was very unpleasant. It was our first time having to deal with a deployment, and it certainly did not make things easy at all, by far. I can say one thing, though, that did make it easy. And we were lucky, because we were able to do this. We Skyped each other practically every day. Whether it was just a video chat, or, you know, just being able to text each other on the chat. It was a godsend because we could communicate with each other as much or as little as we needed to. And, you know, and it helped me because anytime that I was stressed out, I would be able to, you know, contact him. And a lot of people told me you shouldn't be contacting him and telling him how stressed out you are. But who else was I going to tell? You know, I don't have any family down here in Texas. I didn't have very many friends until I met Debbie and her friends. She was also a military wife, as well as she is a veteran because she was in before she retired and got married to her husband. So, you know, I understand that, you know, everybody's experience is different. Everyone's gonna have good times and bad times when they're in the military, and many wives and girlfriends are not cut out for the military life. It takes a very, very, very strong person to be able to stay with someone, be faithful, support them, and support yourselves and your kids back home. So, you know, for anybody thinking of joining the military, whether it be a male or a female, remember that when you go into the military, you take your family in with you. And when you marry somebody or have a wife and kids, make sure that you talk it over for an extensive amount of time. When I met my husband, he was already in, and we talked about the things that we wanted in our lives, and I knew what it was going to take to be a military wife. I knew I was going to have to be strong, because he hadn't been deployed yet, and I knew that eventually he was going to be. It's always just a matter of time. Everyone goes through their rotation, so I knew he was going to go out there eventually. Well, just our luck, about almost six months after we got married. He left for Afghan. So, you know, those are definitely a lot of things to think about when you're thinking about joining the military, or if you're already in and you want a family. Just remember those things. Also, I wanted to talk a little bit real quickly about PTSD. It is real. It's a real problem, just like depression is. And it can happen to the strongest people, and everybody has PTSD a different way. You know, it can be mild and moderate. The symptoms can be a lot less than someone else, and it always depends on the person, how the person can, you know, handle themselves or deal with stress. And you know, anything bad or unpleasant or really earth-shaking can trigger PTSD moments. And
if you know something's wrong, seek help.
Exactly.
Don't be afraid. Nobody's gonna judge you, because this is your life. This is your family. If you know something's wrong, if you're snapping for unknown reasons, get help.
That's right. So with that, friends, loves, butt faces, happy Veterans Day.
Peace.
Hey guys, KK Rena here. If you missed the previous vid, you can check it out now. And if you want more of me, don't forget to subscribe.
Been here so long, but I'm waiting for you.
I'm waiting for
Holding
you.
my breath till our love pulls me
Boy,
through.
I don't even
All
breathe
that
no
I've given
more.
and all that you said,
Cause of what
I
you
won't
done.
walk away, so I
Maybe
stay here instead.